Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Mahdia and now I am third year medicine student at UniBPM, and also I'm doing the double degree, which is the biomedical engineering. And I just finished my third year, and I decided to just explain about the university course because there are many questions about how the system works in this university and how we are studying at the same time medicine and also biomedical engineering. So I've decided to make this video for you guys to just introduce better the course and actually just give you more information, actually more detailed information, so you can just use this information to decide if you are interested to study here at UniVPM. And I believe that it's going to be a really great and big help for your decision making, actually. First of all, how the system is working here is that like all of the other universities that they are introducing the medicine course in Italy, our university, the Politecnica delle Marche, also is doing the medicine and surgery course in English. And you can just enter to this med school through IMAT exam, and it's the same like the other universities. And the only different here is that during your 6 year of med schools, during your 6 years of MD degree, you are able to also do the biomedical engineering, which is the bachelor degree. And I'm gonna tell you how it's working here. Basically, for this bachelor degree in biomedical engineering, you have some mandatory and also some optional credits, and the optional credits are going to be in the second and third year. And you also these optional credits, which are in second and third year of your study. If you do them, then at the end of the sixth year, you are able to actually ask the university for your biomedical engineering degree. It's how it's worked. And if I wanna just be more in detail, I should say that if you are doing the optional classes, the optional credits, the classes are in the second and third year, and it doesn't matter when you do the exams. So you have basically time to do the exams, and it doesn't matter when you are doing the exams of this optional course. The only thing is that you should participate in the classes and reach to a 65% of presence. And then, whenever during this remaining 3 years, if you do also the exams, then you are able to also request the university for the biomedical engineering degree, actually, which is the nice point. And I'm gonna tell you more in detail the information, and just keep watching this video. So here you can see the studying program of the medicine course at UniVPM. As I told you, here you are able to see these blocks, which are like integrated parts, and it's mandatory to do them, regardless if you want the double degree or not. So you must do them, and they are mandatory. And it's like the engineering. aspect of the medicine, which is the modern aspect of medicine, kind of. So, for example, here at the first year, you can see that you have like cell morphology and function, which is the medicine. Of course, the every med school you must learn about the cell morphology and function, and you have human anatomy, and also you have like the other blocks, and I'm gonna tell you about them. But here, like you have the physics and chemistry, and also mathematical analysis and geometry, which is for the actually the engineering part of your course. Because as I said, that at the university here you are studying medicine and surgery, yes. And still in this medicine and surgery course, you have some mandatory blocks which is related to the engineering. So it's kind of integrated course, and the mandatory part is like you must pass them, and it's basically the part of your medical degree. And for example, so in the first year, the mandatory part of the engineering is like physics and chemistry, but it's kind of the same because in other med school you have also the physics and chemistry. So, and also the only actually the additional things that you have here is like mathematical analysis and geometry. And also you can see uh, the part that we call professionalizing activities. And actually, they are like the practical classes, which are like related to medicine. So it's basically the practical part of the medicine. And in the first year, you are gonna teach about, actually, no, you are gonna learn about the you are going to learn about like the pedigree, like the genetics, and also the biochemistry about the food and nutrients, and this kind of stuff. So the PTA part, we call this part PTA. So PTA for the first year is kind of practical part, and it's related to medicine totally. And here at the end, you can see also the elective teaching activities, which you have them quite every year, and they have only one credits. And actually it's like one is related to medicine degree and the other is related to biomedical engineering degree. And actually it's like a online course that you are doing it through e-learning website of the university. And actually they are kind of information again about the modern medicine. Some part is related to the engineering aspect, the other part is related to medicine. So they are online courses, and you do them by yourself online on the platform. And it's working like that. The other point that I wanted to mention is that you can see about the timing. Like some blocks are annual, which means that you're gonna learn them during 1 year. So you have the class during the whole year, and then at the end of the year, you are able to study the block and do the exam. But the other blocks, they are like only, for example, for the first semester or only the second semester. So it means that at the first semester, you are going to finish them, and then you are able to participate for the exam. And the same for the second semester. I mean, some blocks are for the second semester, and at the end of the second semester, you are able to just participate for the exam. And the system is just working like that. And for example, for the second year, you have again some part for the engineering, which is mandatory, like the biomechanics course, or even the medical informatics, and they are just they are in the first semester, and so they are totally uh, the engineering aspect of the medicine, and it's mandatory to do them. But if you just see this part, you can see the optional credits, which is not mandatory to do them. But if you do them, if you do the classes, then you are able to also get your double degree in bachelor for the biomedical engineering. And they are providing also at the first semester, like the fundamentals of computer science, and also the electromagnetic course, and which are each 6 credits. And actually, I want to tell you about these optional courses. They are providing after the timing of normal classes. I mean, basically, you have class during the day, like from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m., or like 9 a.m. to 1 p.m. So you have daily lessons from 9 a.m. to 1 p.m., or like 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. And then from 4 to 7, you will have the classes of optional credits. And actually, to be honest, at UniVPM, the daily lessons are too much. I mean, you have too much classes every day, and it's so hard. At the second year and third year, it's so intensive, and it's quite hard to manage. I mean, you need to work much more harder, and you have to just be interested enough in what you are doing. So it's really important to just have enough motivation, and also just love learning more, to just be able to do this intensive schedule during the second year and third year. But so I'm telling you that the timing of these optional classes are in the afternoon, and you should stay at the university much more longer if you are interested in doing this double degree as well. And actually, also at the third year, you can see that you have again the optional credits, which is like the electronics, and also the mechanical engineering. And one of them are going to be in the first semester, the other will be for the second semester. And so if you are doing these optional credits and do the exams, then at the end of the 6th year, you are able to request for the double degree as well. And so I hope that you just got enough information about how the optional credits work, because many students just asked me about it, and I decided to finally just upload a video for you guys. And I hope that um, you like the information and how the system is working here. Wish you good luck, and if you like the video, please subscribe, please like, and just leave a comment for me if you have any other questions. And yeah, see you for the other videos.